Hello everyone, today in this video we have the Misty Mountains cover just recently released by the Bass Gang, and I'm excited about it. I don't know about you, but I've listened to the Bass Gang's other songs and they're really good, so let's get into it.
Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old.
Alright, I hate to stop it so early, but that was really cool. I think they were using, I think it was like suspended chords that they were resolving, and it sounded to me like there was one that wasn't quite resolved. I'm not sure, but that was a really cool start.
We must away a break of day to find our long forgotten gold.
All right. So in this next part, we have the dynamics, obviously, which are really cool. And then we have this part where he says gold, which kind of reminds me of like wind, like it's forgotten, So it's like a memory in the wind, but they're trying to bring this back. So I think that's a really cool way of doing that.
The pines were roaring on the height. The winds were mourning in the night. The fire was red, flaming spread. The trees like torches blazed with light.
All right. So in this section, we have them singing about the fire and how everything is burning, and lots of things have been taken from the dwarves, right? So it's sort of sad. This section is more sad because they're pretty much mourning what they have lost, which is a really good way of showing that. And I think there was a minor chord in there somewhere. I think, and minor keys and minor chords can be used to show sadness, or it's not as happy of a sound as a major key or major chord would be. So I think, if I am correct, that there was a minor chord in there, and that is a really cool detail for what this section is showing about what the dwarves are feeling.
The wind was on the withered heath, but in the forest stirred those trees. Their shadows lay night or day, and dark things silent crept beneath.
All right. So in that part, I don't know if this section is still continuing, but it seemed like it was resolved. Anyway, so in that part, we have this sad section that I just talked about, and then we have this, which sort of sounds more angry than the last one. It's because the dwarves are sad about what they've lost, right? And at the beginning of the song, it's forgotten. Now we're sad, we're remembering it. But in this section, it's more about an anger or a desire to take what is theirs back. So let's see where the rest of this goes. All right. So we have this part with Bobby in the next section, which sort of, I don't know exactly what the lyrics are, but it sort of reminds me as like a leader, like he's the leader. And then the rest of them are sort of like, all right, let's go. Let's take what's ours back from, the dragon or all all the other things that may have taken what was theirs. So that's I think that was a really good cover. I think they did a really good job on that, and I think there might have been a subharmonic at the end. Probably was because it sounded like really really low. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the song. I know I did, and I'll see you in the next video.